Hey, what's going on YouTube? In this video I'm gonna share with you how you can become a credit card person. And if you're asking what that even means to be a credit card person, the answer is very simple. Instead of credit card institution taking advantage of us because we are using credit cards, we are actually benefiting financially because we use credit cards. Obviously if we're doing it the right way in the first place, and this is what this video is all about. Now just a quick disclaimer, this video is not a financial advice. I'm simply sharing my experience and what works for me. However, you're solely responsible for your own financial situation. So first way or first step to become a credit card person is you're not looking to open any new credit cards, and even if you get some really good offer for new credit card or store card, you just simply ignore it, especially if you already have 4 or 5 credit cards. And that's for 2 reasons actually. The obvious reason is because you want to be responsible with your credit cards, so you don't really need this new credit card account because you want to be in charge of your debt. And the second reason is because you're building your credit, so if you keep opening new credit card accounts, this will actually impact your score negatively. Second step is, and this is a huge one, if you're not paying every single card statement in full, and I'm talking about every single month, then make it your most important mission. Getting out of debt should be your sole focus, and even if your debt shrinks very slowly, even at 1%, it doesn't really matter, but keep doing it until you're debt free, because that will benefit you financially, since you don't have to pay the interest on the credit cards. Third way you become a credit card person is you don't do any balance transfers on the credit cards, and it shouldn't actually matter to you what interest the other credit card offers, because you're trying to stay focused, paying credit card balances in order, and you don't want the balance transfers to distract you from your mission, and you actually don't need any new debt either. Fourth thing you need to do, or should I say the thing you don't want to do, and that is whenever you have salary increase on your paycheck, for example, then you don't want to spend extra money on the credit cards just because your salary increased. Sure, if you want to celebrate this milestone, and this is also what me and my wife do, by the way, bring your family for a nice dinner in a good restaurant, but only do it one time as a little celebration for yourself, and then stick to the same spending habits that you had before on the credit cards, obviously before this increase. Fifth step to become a credit card person is credit increase on 1 or even more on your credit cards means nothing to you. Well, if you got any increase on your credit cards, congratulations, because that means you're becoming more trustworthy, at least as far as the credit is concerned. However, that doesn't mean that you're gonna react to it and basically put more charges on the credit card just because you have the higher credit limit now. Step number 6 is you ignore 0% financing offers, and it doesn't even matter if it's 0% for 12 months, 18, or if it's 0% for credit card purchases or even in-store purchases. This should be literally irrelevant to you. You're trying to keep your situation in control, so don't be distracted with this new shiny 0% financing. Now I'm gonna tell you step number 7, however there is also a bonus step, so don't skip it and watch to the end, because that step is very important too. So step number 7 is you're gonna use your credit card as a financial tool only, or purchase payment method if you wanna call it that way. And what that means is just because you use credit card in the store, you're not gonna even spend 1 penny more, and you will literally spend the same amount of money if you would be paying by cash instead. And here is the bonus point, this is very important too if you want to become credit card person and obviously take the full advantage of the credit cards. First, try to track down which credit card pays the most rewards for any specific store, and then only use that credit card for that specific store, so you will accumulate cash rewards or travel rewards faster. And the second thing is learn how to take advantage of delay payment on the credit cards. So basically after each of the credit card statement closes, then your next purchase is gonna be on that card, which in turn will give you the time delay to pay that card. And if you do it correctly, that's gonna be an average of 5 weeks. So for this 5 weeks you can invest the money somewhere or even put it on high yield savings account, and that of course will accumulate some interest for you. And the best thing about it is that you're actually growing this interest on the borrowed money, which is crazy when you think about it. Now if you want to take more advantage of the credit cards combined with cash, check this video next. There is important information in it too. Thank you for watching.